Good morning, good evening. What time day it really is here? Well, this is a science fiction story. Another one of my fiction story written by Sarah E. Jackson. And this science fiction story sort of revolves, something in a way, in one way or another. What involved in time travel and how accidental time travel, basically. As you know, time slips and accidental time. Well, actually, in reality, time slips have been experienced by many people and many places. Number two, that time slips can also want you to see a part, but it's incorrect thing to do. A, what should you do if you got caught in a time slip? A, do not interact with the people at that time. Do not show any modern devices like a smartphone or Apple. And two, try not to interact, because when you interact with anybody in that time zone, in that time period, you have 1 in 5 to 82 million chance of actually changing the future. If you change the future, then you do step out of that time, so back into where it should be. You had just changed your future, just changed the future by 100 years. You get it? You just changed the future there, so your family may not exist, or something you know, or a business may not exist because you did that in a time slip. Now, that's a dangerous thing to do, and trust me. There have been reports of people doing that and have done sometimes work a little better, but I would not recommend you do that. That's very dangerous. Now the word from my sponsor. This video brought to you by the Martina Sprague's and her wonderful Sin Games, and also brought to you by another sponsor of mine, CMC in Montreal, Quebec. Dr. Pierre Brassard in bottom surgery. Is you a trans woman, or you want to seek it or not? Is it biological to seeking cosmetic surgery, breast augmentation? Make sure to visit Pierre Brassard at 999 D Salisbury. For great work and great job, make sure to visit him on 990 Salisbury Street. And appointments can be made and that too. And if you're a trans woman, look for bottom surgery, make sure to come. We have a great hospital stay, an enjoyable stay, a great resident with great nurses, wonderful people. So if you want to feel like a somebody in a hospital, make sure to visit 999 Salisbury Street, Salisbury, Montreal, Quebec, Pierre Brassard, and you look them up on the internet too. If you're wondering, it's on Google Maps. Well, anyway, and my third little sponsor here is the Connell Lodge on Walton Road, Connell Lodge, location, London, Ontario, York. For great night, good sleep, go to the Connell Lodge there. And my third and final sponsor is Willow Place. So if you want to, for a mission service, you want to make good money, or want to make cash donation, make big donation to mission services in Hamilton, Ontario. They're more than happy to fund many programs like Willow Place, Management Center, the Food Bank, and many, many, many other programs. So make that donation to mission services too. And okay, on to my story now. This is a science fiction story. It's something I wrote up, but not true. As I ended up, another side of the galaxy, I'm trying very hard to get home back to Earth. So, no matter how hard I try, everything happening have failed. So I'm trying harder, and it keeps failing out on me. Now, I'm looking at this, well, why am I failing out on this awful thing? I keep failing, can't figure out why. And I've been trying constantly to get back to it. that time I really missed everybody back in Hamilton. I want to go home. Can I do it? And finally, I find a wormhole in space, and there in space in a bag. I got the wormhole. I went through a wormhole. Wormhole took me out into to near right in visual range of Earth galaxy. As I got here, I don't know what else to do, but I landed. But I made it here. But about 100 years in the future, everybody knew it dead. So what, So I want to go back. But I thought, I gotta try Star. Well, I thought about Star Trek. Where Shatner, how he did it in Spock. I did sing with the Gary, when they ended up, 1968 beaming across the MiG fighter by trajectory. Well, I thought about it. You know what? I wonder if this will work in reality in my dream and science fiction. So I took that idea and I put it to use. I passed Mercury and Venus, and you know what? Next thing you know, the chronometer went backwards. I went backward to 2019, to the exact same time I disappeared, about 1 hour after I disappeared on a ship. What did I do? Well, I got smart. I beamed myself down. I told her, I sent the ship back out again. I arranged a spacecraft to, I programmed it to land at a Pentagon, by beaming myself down my own apartment before it landed at a Pentagon, unmanned. Opened the door. Well, actually, I didn't program that. I programmed to land at, at somewhere. In my dream, I'm going to program the spaceship land at, CFB Trenton, which it did. It landed there by ship program. Once it landed there, beamed myself home. I erased all evidence myself on a ship computer. So they have a ship that they don't know how to fly. They don't know anything about. Well, delivered to them somehow, unmanned. Get it? So finally, I got home and outdoor an hour later, and you know what? And they couldn't figure out, I knew where I'd been. I had some aerial technology, so I didn't bring it off a ship to my apartment. Made it home, my goodness of that, and nobody believed me what happened to me. Well, anyway, finally, think it was military, somehow military, Trenton finds out that I sort of erased a lot of memory from the computers, and I realized that when it got recovered erased memory, I flew a pilot ship all the way back to Earth from far, far away, and they wanted to talk to me. So I went and I admit I did do that. I did steal from another alien civilization. I flew it, but I thought maybe you might be interested in it now, that being that I got it here to Earth, and we might be interested here to see how it flies and use it to, maybe want to use it to fight the war on terrorism, because the weapon on this is more advanced than what you got here. And you can probably wipe out a lot of terrorist cells in the Middle East with that easy. And the military said, yes, I know. I see that, and I showed how to operate weapons on a ship, and they're able to use it, and guess what? And they're shocked that I knew how to fly it. And then happily on, I trained people how to fly the ship. Trained them how to fly it, how to get it, how to take it, and then we figure we got a ship now. You can keep that ship and hold on to it. Don't let the United States government over it. They'll disassemble it and find out how it works. Reverse engineer it, and I don't think it will work very well in the favor, So now the Canadian government agreed to keep it, and then they will use it for their own, to get rid of neutralize terrorism, keep it for a case of space attack, and use it also to get astronauts to and from the International Space Station. That's what I had to do. Anyway, then at the end of the whole story, the moral of the story is, in this story is I made the best out of worst case scenario. I made the best in a dream. This science fiction how to make the best of worst case scenario. But the chance of this ever happening to you in your future or my future, no. The chance of anything that happen to me, no. But honestly, if that in real life, if that ever did happen in real life, there will be investigation. They will find out where it came from, and they will find the computer. And they were able to use in real life. They can take technology that in real life. In real life, they will actually use the ship to put ice on ice. Think about it. Or put a terrorist group on ice, or put an end to that too, or use an attack, unwanted enemies from space. Well, anyways, think about it, it's fun. In real life, they would do that. They would jam it a little bit how it worked, but they would more actually use it as a act strip and find out how it works and make manufacture and bulk line of them. Anyways, and there's so history of things. Anyway, realize that will happen. Anyway, blog over. Hope you enjoyed this story and have a wonderful and productive day.